Hello and welcome in the Fishbot 2.0 beta tutorial. This is going to be the first tutorial for the current version, and there's going to be more tutorials that are going to come later. So once you have downloaded Fishbot, you can basically open it and you are going to be on this screen. Once you are there, you can go here and open Fishbot. And you're going to see the UI is very particular. It's quite complicated when you open it for the first time. There's a lot of options, a lot of buttons, but we are going to go through that. So what am I going to do first is I am going to open Bloxburg. So both Roblox Player and the Roblox app from the Microsoft Store works. So for this example, I will use the Microsoft Store app. So I will open Bloxburg, and I will be back to you later. Once I am on the Bloxburg page, I can launch the game. Once you're in Bloxburg, you want to make sure that you are in a neighborhood. Once I have spawned inside of my neighborhood, I want to make sure that my graphics quality is set to the lowest, right here. And I also want to make sure that my game is not in full screen. So if it's in full screen, you can go here, settings, full screen, you can set it to off. And once you have your graphics to the lowest and your game in a window, what you need to do is to head over to Job, Work, and Fisherman. Once you're at the Fisherman, you want to make sure that your neighborhood time is set to the preferred time. So it's between 8 p.m. and 4 a.m. So to do that, if it's not your neighborhood, you can ask your friend to do it. And if you want to know how to do it, you basically can go on the phone right here. And there's multiple places where you can go, but the easiest is by going to the settings and then my neighborhood. And from down here you can set the time to from 8 to 4 a.m. That's going to be pitch dark. So for me, I'm going to put it at 10, and then I'm going to close this. Now what I need is the character to have the feet in the water. So it depends the size of your character, but if your character is too much in the water, he will move a little bit every time he catch the fish, and at the end of your bot execution, your character is going to be full in the water and it's going to break things. So you need your feet to be in the water, but not your whole body or your whole like bottom body. So you need your feet to be in the water like this, and you need to be facing forward, and your camera needs to be facing your character, the face of your character. Like this is not good, this is good. And now another thing that you need to know is your screen resolution. So the minimum resolution for the bot to work is 1920 by 1080. And you can find this by going to the settings and then system and then display, and you can find it right here. So this is the 1920 by 1080p is the recommended size, but if your screen is smaller, it may still work, but it may have some issues. But first we're gonna launch the rod in the water. Now if we go back in Fishbot, we can select a region like this. If it's too small, it's not going to detect. So just make a region like this for now, and we're gonna test it later. And then your click location, you can click on the pull button, and now we want to test it. Okay, so to test it, you can go to the detection tab and check these two options. So it's gonna start without doing anything, and it's going to show an overlay. So if I click start, I'm gonna see that it says not detected, and then when it goes in the water, it says detected. But if I was to make a smaller detection, like a smaller region, okay, and then you see now it says, I'm gonna see that it's not detected, and it bugs a little bit. So your region is really important, because if your region is too small, it's going to basically detect too many things. So you see the percentage on the top, W/B, it stands for white on black. So when the white part of the bobber and the cord is the white, and the black is basically the water. So when the white on black becomes lower 0.1%, it will catch the fish. And with this magic slider, you can adjust it to your need, and it should have static values, so it should not move from 0.2 to 0.3 like that. It should be 0.2 and 0.1 when it goes underwater. You're gonna see that now it's perfect. Yes, so now I can stop the bot. And now what I need to do is I need to uncheck this and I can start my bot and it will work. So if I click start, it will click on the screen, okay? Alright, when it goes on the water, there you go. You see it catches the fish and I'm not clicking. You see, it's good. But now I need something that will like make people less obvious thinking that I'm using a bot. So there's a feature for that. It's called catch failure rate or humanization. There's a more detailed explanation about how it works, but just a quick explanation is the percentage that is here is going to be the random percentage of failure every time it detects the fish. So if I put it at, let's say 100% and I start the bot, it will never catch the fish. But if I put it at 50% and then I start the bot, it's going to catch it 50% of the time. Now you see, now it didn't. Okay, and now it did. So it's pretty easy, and the humanization is going to allow you to fail sometimes, and there's are multiple patterns, so getting tired, improve over time, and random. So that are the base feature on how it works, and in the future there's going to be more updates and more features, but the features that I showed today are still going to be there. And you can experience with the bot and try to find the features that suits you, and yeah, so that's pretty much it. And the thing you have to consider is that when the bot is running, you cannot use your computer. So that's pretty much it. So I will leave the download link in the description, but if you are here from the launch screen of Fishbot, well, this is how you use it for this current version. So that's it. So I hope you will like it, and I will update it frequently, and you can just go and update it whenever you need a new version. Alright, bye.